welcome back to my channel. As you see, I have my friend's phone sitting in front of me and I am attempting to recreate these nails for her today. This is my very first time doing clear stiletto type extensions on somebody else besides myself. So my good friend Sarah, say hello Sarah.
Hi!
And my good friend Sharon is sitting here with me.
Hi!
And we are recreating this amazing design. Now as you see, it's not exactly the way it is. Let me see your other hand, yeah. But it is pretty dang close considering, and I'm pleased with how it looks. I just wanted to show you guys how I recreated this design. I am taking the Queen stamping polish and I'm kind of putting it on this little fancy dancy nail art mat that I have at my friend's house, and I'm taking my angled striping brush just to kind of create this design. Now I am an artist, but I am not a freehand painter in any way, shape, or form. So this has been quite an adventure. We've been here for how many hours? Like 6 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's coming out great.
She's patient with me. So we are going to try to recreate these last 3 nails, probably only a couple, with this kind of like pretty, almost like a zebra kind of design under this. And I'm going to try to find this lady on Instagram and put her handle down below so you guys can find her other amazing work. And I also want to give her like props, kudos for this awesome design. Now I know I was having a hard time getting this in film as always, but I have my striping brush. It's been pre-prepared. I'm shaking my stamping polish, and the only reason I'm using stamping polish is because it comes out really dark and opaque and it dries super hard, so when I put the gel top coat over the top, it doesn't run and flake away. So I'm just going to take my angled brush and get it slightly damp with some acetone, not nail polish remover, because the nail polish remover won't let this spread. It needs to be pure acetone. And I'm going to use this on an angle to stripe around the cuticle line to build up that pretty design. And I know the angle is going to be totally off for you guys, but as always, we're just going to give this a try. I took this awesome chameleon color polish, and you can't really see this in the video, but it has like beautiful dark blue and gold flecks through this almost emerald green. The green I really wanted to use was a regular polish and not a gel polish, so we opted against that. So this is a more lighter look for this time, and next time we'll get a little darker. This one I want to make a little thicker, because in the video, or the picture, Jesus, I can't find a perfect clean line. So I know she didn't use stamping polish, and I know she didn't use a stamper. She did it freehand, and I just don't quite know how that is achieved. So we're just going to pretend I know what I'm doing, as always. Let's just gently stripe down the side of the nail. I also don't want to use blunt or harsh lines. I want more of like soft, feathered lines, if that makes any sense at all. And the stamping polish works really great with that because it's a thicker polish and it kind of builds on itself. I don't know if you can tell, but on this side I'm kind of trying to stripe around the outside to give it a base, more of like a butterfly look for this nail. And a harder line on this side as well, just on the outside of the tip, because when we add gel coat, this is going to shine up like glass and look super see-through. It had some bubbles early on, and if you use builder gel, you'll understand what I'm talking about, but for the most part, those under layers don't really have bubbles. So you file down past those bubbles, and you get an almost perfect application. I'm going to do some more flower designs on this side to kind of like mix things up. The awesome thing about this design is it was so daunting looking at it, but now that I've got it on the nail and I've actually got it like mapped out and planned, it's not near as scary as what it looked like. It also is almost like a henna design.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you, dear. So if I keep the striping in the right spot. Oh my gosh. Give me a second here, guys. This is fun. My dog has epilepsy, and so he has to take a pill, and that was just his reminder. Don't worry, somebody else is giving him his pill. Oh, my lord. all of my videos come out looking like fail videos. All right, I'm going to give a couple of little dots here just to kind of set that off. And now we're going to come into the middle in more of kind of like a giraffe kind of look, kind of a style. We've got a couple on the other side, and we just kind of want to kind of create an open kind of but connected round vibe. So I'm going to go up to the top and kind of create some loose, uneven lines as my lovely friend tries to keep her phone alive for me so I can see. And yes, I need guidelines.
Awesome.
She's the best, and she's picky too, so if I can please her, then I'm feeling pretty good about myself.
Oh, you can. So far, awesome.
So far, so good. We'll see. Maybe next time. I don't know. We're going to make a standing appointment, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to try. She's my second official client, and my good friend Miss Sharon, who I've made videos with in the past, who have never actually gone online because they were such fails. One time we sat there and I did the whole video and didn't push record.
Oh, no.
And I will never get my other friend, her close friend, Kat, to sit for another video again. So that is lost. It's just gone. It's just gone. All right. So we've kind of created almost like a animal print design, and we're going to come around with this one in a more of a swirl design. Now with the stamping polish, you'll see I'm wasting a lot, but wasting is a harsh word because to get something pretty, we have to, create something. So, and you can't create anything without wasting a little. So, yeah, there's been quite a few people on my channel that have seen all the glitter that I have wasted, and I think they unfollowed me. No. So don't hate me for not, for wasting a little bit of stamping polish. I guess you could use acrylic paint. I've seen people use acrylic paint, but I don't like the idea that it scratches off, and I'm not using a nail art medium. I'd much prefer to use a nail art medium and just have to spend a little bit more time. Now, like most of us, my friend has a little bit of crooked cuticles because of her nails being beat up. So what I'm trying to do with this black polish, if you can tell there's a little peak here, I'm going to come back up at the smile line or her cuticle line and match things a little bit, kind of creating more of an arch up here, so it kind of hides the fact that we all have just a touch of crooked fingernails. So
Everybody does.
Oh my gosh.
The amount of work I do.
She works with animals too, so yeah, if you're in any line of work that has to do with critters, you can be prepared to destroy your fingers. I'm going to make more of a sharp design on this one because we're going to give kind of an angle. And we're going to create a nice thicker line down here. Hope you guys can see this.
How far we got with this.
I know, we're almost done. We've been talking about doing this design for, it feels
a month,
like, oh yeah, because she just got engaged. Congratulations! And so we wanted to do something so she could show off that fancy new diamond.
Yes. I've been dying to get this.
It's about dang time, I'd say. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit more of a wavy design here at the tip. It's hard because this tip is see-through and you can't really tell exactly. So you have to just follow my lines, ladies and gentlemen.
Love it.
23% of my viewers are men. Isn't that awesome?
Oh, wow.
Who thought men would be watching nail art? Come on, bitches, show me what you're doing. Oh, I just cussed. YouTube's gonna kick me off monetization.
Naughty, naughty.
All right, guys. I guess I have to get. my videos more prepared.
You gotta do a bleep.
Sorry. Exactly. I just need someone to be my bleep. Be my bleep. Now I'm just striping up the side of the nail. I know you couldn't see anything that had to do, but I'm just striping up the side of the nail, and then I'm going to come around again and encapsulate that by matching up the outer design and just pulling it toward the sharper tip. You can hear some jingling in the background, and that's one of her little precious kitties.
Kitty, kitty, yay! That's been dying to get her nails done.
Oh my gosh. One of my favorite YouTubers just put up a video on why you shouldn't paint your cat's nails. I'm like, I love you, Christine. Alright, so we're going to do like a little bit of a striping on this one, so which means we're going to get a nice little drop. I don't know if you can see like a droplet of our acetone and kind of mix that out. Also with the acetone, you got to work a little quicker. I know, I'm totally out of light. To make it kind of look a little curl. I'm just going to curl it up a little bit. And the acetone dries super, 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 super quickly. I try to kind of lean the brush down and wrap back, because as long as you're coming back onto this dark line, we can fix up almost anything, ladies. Oh my gosh, why do you keep doing that? Ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's go back to the other side. Oh my god. I don't want to get in trouble. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is going to be the best fail video ever. We're going to fix this, and we're going to come back around this way, making sure you swipe the opposite direction so we have a little bit of symmetry here. A little bit more. Yep. It goes easier if you make the noise.
I know.
All right.
It looks beautiful.
I'm going to do one more little curl down the middle here, and I'm going to start at the base here. I know I have a hard time keeping it in focus. As you can tell, I'm like super shaky. Looks like I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yes, but yet you do.
I kind of don't.
You kind of, no, you definitely do.
And I'm just going to kind of like put some little feathered dots in the middle to kind of cover up some of that design. Because a lot of the designs they have in here, let me just show you really quick, are ridiculously sharp. I know you probably can't see that. There we go. They're ridiculously sharp now. We have a small window for this, and super, super sharp design on a shaky hand full of corned beef. I don't know. So I'm going to come around to the end and clean up my lines here. Make sure everything meets and matches. I don't know if you can see on the back of this, I'm kind of like paletting this out like paint, so it brings it down to the tip. Coming back around and making sure my lines are super sharp and clean. It would be really easy if we just plucked a whisker from one of your pups and just did this.
To me, getting somebody else's nails done is very hard.
All right. Now, with the polish, of course, you have to continue to clean, 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 because this stuff will just run everywhere because it's stamping polish and it's super, 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 stainy. It stains everything. Yes, stainy. That's a word, right? Stainy.
Stamping.
This is stamping polish made to go on plates. Ah! Okay, so as you see, I have a run bubble here because I had too much polish on the end. But the good thing about this, we just kind of touch it off. And because it's acetone, it just blends away and we'll never be able to tell it was there.
I don't think anybody can hear that.
We've got kitties in the background mewing and meowing. All right. So I'm going to top coat this other side to show you how easy, now we have this one dry, I'm going to put a top coat over to show you how clear and beautiful that comes out. And then I'll finish the other two grueling projects off of camera so you guys don't have to sit through this. Now, awesome, awesome, awesome about the stamping polish. Once it's dry, this clear IDB, I think that's what it is, no cleanse top coat goes on, and you see I'm like rubbing it, oh my gosh, off camera, and nothing is happening. Now we're going to cure this off camera, but look at how clear and crystal amazing
Beautiful.
This is. It's like glass, you can see right through it. Let's put it down a little bit. So we're almost done, and thank you again for sitting through my video. I did not expect it was going to be 14 minutes long, but this is just a little bit of the stuff I do. Like, break out of the box, ladies. Let's try something new, okay? We have to stand behind each other and be empowered through something like nail art, okay? Please check out my Instagram, my Facebook, and my Twitter. Nobody forget about my Twitter. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for all the support and the subscribers. I love you guys. Thank you.
Whoop, whoop.